Hi there, this is Kelly from Moonbean Gems Tarot, and I'm going to be doing your monthlies for November 2020. So for those of you who are new to my channel, I am an intuitive reader. My messages are timeless and they're not date specific. Have a look at your moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements as well, not just your sun sign. Some months those are going to resonate better for you than just your sun sign. Okay, so if, like I was saying, you're new, I do monthlies. I used to do mid-monthlies. I no longer do those. I do random videos depending. Sometimes I'll be doing, from going forward, I'll be doing videos for new moons, full moons, maybe a general energy for the collective. I did an element reading recently that I've just posted last week for Mercury retrograde and what the messages are for each element. So if that's something that you're interested in, please do check that out. Also, if you haven't been on my Instagram page, please do so. It's at kelly_moonbean.gems. Okay, I appreciate all my followers. And again, I do look forward to reading messages, so please don't hesitate to leave messages below. Also, you know, give me any constructive feedback, whatever it is, that's going to help me grow as a reader as well as help the channel grow. Okay, it's greatly appreciated. It means a lot. And also it's going to help us better connect as well and help me relay messages that are going to resonate with you for sure. Okay. That being said, I do have some giveaways happening. So once I get to 1,000 subscribers, I will be giving away some free crystal jewelry. So if that's something that you're interested in, please do hit the notification bell, okay, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. That way when that video comes out, you can comment and be put in a draw for a chance to win free crystal jewelry. Okay, the other giveaways that are happening has to do with the monthlies. Okay, so if you want a free personal reading, if that's something that you're interested in, maybe you have never had a personal reading done and you're interested, you're not sure, well, why not get a free one, right? So all you got to do is just comment on the video. I will also link each zodiac sign's 7th house, okay, to the end. So at the end of this video, you will have the, I believe, the October reading, and then you will have the 7th house, okay, for this month, for November as well. Okay, so if you are not familiar with the 7th house, it has to do with relationships. So if you're interested in someone specific or a specific sign, then you might want to look into what their 7th house is, right? So again, I'm making it easy and I'm just tagging it at the top of my videos for you because I know those cross watchers are watching. No shade on you guys at all whatsoever. We all do it. We're all cross watching. We all have various placements, right? So again, have at it, do what you need to do, okay? And again, not all messages are going to resonate, okay? So take what does, leave the rest behind. It may resonate with someone else, right? It may be a prediction, in which case it's not going to happen yet. It may happen in the next couple weeks, couple months, even up to a year, okay? I also suggest to go back and watch videos from last year to see if maybe you resonate with that energy. I do have, if you go way back, I do have some videos there when I first started doing readings on YouTube. I mean, I've been doing readings for a long time, but it's when I actually just started on YouTube just for fun, whatever. And then I kind of, now I'm getting to the point where I kind of want to do more channeling stuff. So if that's something that you guys are interested in, please also let me know in the comments, right? I've I get a lot of messages. I know when I do personal readings for people, I tend to channel quite a bit. So if that's something you're interested in, I already do kind of do it intuitively when I'm reading, but yeah, if that's something you're interested, let me know in the comments below. Okay, so I think that's pretty much it for announcements. Again, just comment for free readings and for jewelry, right? If that's something you want to win. And yeah, and that's pretty much it, right? Don't forget to subscribe and hit the like video, or hit the like button for each video, whatever it is videos that you watch, okay? I'm thinking about doing something for Halloween, but we'll see. We'll see what happens, okay? Also, again, I'm also on Facebook and started going live this week. So look for that as well, okay? All right, guys, let's start the reading. All right, Sagittarius. So the first card I'm going to pull is going to be from the Earth Wisdom Oracle deck, okay? So the first card is going to be the Significator card. It's also the strongest energy for the month of November, okay? So we have number 30, Practical Intuition. What I love about this deck is that each card is associated with a crystal and also a plant. So what I'm sensing for some of you, definitely seeing the moon in the background there. Even though there's like the moon symbolizes things that are not yet seen, mystery, secrets, that kind of thing. But I feel like you're just using your intuition, whether, you know, in the day-to-day. So you're not even on your own. Like, you may be someone who maybe doesn't practice, like doesn't do, you know, rituals or ceremonies or whatever it is, right? But I feel like you do things, you have your own rituals that you do around full moons, new moons, that kind of thing, without you even realizing it. You just don't put a label to it, okay? So what I noticed about this card before I get into reading about it, there's a couple different symbols. So first things first, there's a single spiral. Okay, so that symbolizes growth, birth, expansion, right? Ethereal energy. It's interesting, she's harvesting the plants from there. And then we have in the background near like what appears to be like a henge of some sort, like Stonehenge. Similar style, like a circular henge or whatever it's called. But there's a double spiral on one of the rocks. I don't know if you guys can see it clearly. Hold on, I'm going to try to put on another light. Okay, let's see if that helps at all. There is a double spiral there, right? And that has to do with balance, right? So, okay, we're going to read a little bit about number 30, okay, which is practical intuition. Okay, so the plant or flower that she's picking there is vinca. Yeah, vinca. So grows close to the ground. It's a humble and grounded plant. It promotes the practical use of spiritual abilities and helps open the third eye. And the crystal or gemstone is lapis lazuli. Supports intuition and spiritual sight. Okay, so developing spiritual abilities is not the end of the journey. Just as the spring equinox heralds new life and new beginnings, knowledge is the start of a deeper path. Through application of spiritual skills to creating blessings in the world, we connect more deeply with spirit and gain wisdom. I use my knowledge and understanding to solve practical problems. Through my wisdom, I help increase beauty in the world and help support the beneficial flow of energy. Okay. So, moving forward, Sagittarius, I'm going to be using the Light Visions Tarot for the rest of your reading. Okay, so we have Queen of Pentacles. Could be connecting with an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. For some of you, could be you, could have it in your chart, right? It's very interesting. I see a very similar, the difference is it's like night sky, and I feel like, and this is daytime, right? Daylight. Duality there, which is interesting. Queen of Pentacles is your conflict. This could be somebody you're dealing with at work. Could be somebody you're married to or in a relationship with. For some of you. Or if this isn't somebody you're in a relationship with, this is, maybe you were. Maybe this is someone else, but Queen of Pentacles is generally somebody who is married or attached already. Whether it's male or female. This is a mother figure. Someone is a nurturer. This is someone who financially stable. Whether they're dependent or this is like, I feel like this is, again, if it's an earth sign, this is someone who they're fruitful. They get a lot. They get a lot of blessings. Maybe that is too. And that could be a conflict for some people. We have the Four of Chalices coming up as a concern for November. This is feeling, I'm just getting someone who, yes, it's unfulfillment. Yes, this is someone who definitely, they're like pouting over there in the corner or like by the tree there, pouting, hands crossed, like huffing and puffing kind of energy. Whoever this is, whoever you're connecting with, if this is you. There's this energy of their concern or their focus is those two spelt cups versus the other two. Whether this is you or this other person, but somebody is still focused on possibly something that they've lost, a relationship for some of you, right? Someone, if it wasn't a relationship, it could have just been, and I feel like with this practical intuition, like you knew this was going to happen, you knew, right? Somebody knew, deep down you knew. For others of you, there's this energy of someone here wanting a baby. I'm just, again, staring at that rabbit there, the white rabbit. Generally for me, when I see a rabbit, and that's like a sign from my guides, like, yes, okay, it is abundance and prosperity and all of that, but it's also for me that like a child, like a baby. So I feel like there is somebody here could be focused on wanting a baby as well. Maybe that's a conflict for some of you, or a concern, or children may be a conflict or concern for someone here. Again, take it how it resonates. Not all messages are going to resonate with you, so just take it how it resonates, okay? Also, if you need to reverse the roles, please do so, okay? Let's just go forward. So we have that's better. So we have the High Priestess. High Priestess, and then it's coming up in your past. So I feel like in the past you followed your intuition. There may have been situations or scenarios that were not clear to you. Something in, yeah, but it didn't faze you. You just kept moving forward, following your guides, following your gut, whatever it is you called it at the time in the past, right? High Priestess keeps a tight lip. She doesn't talk much about, right? It's about secrets, keeping things hidden. She knows what she knows. She doesn't give away her secrets. And maybe this is about keeping secrets about yourself, whether it's yourself, a secret relationship for some of you. What's arriving for you, Sagittarius, is death. You could be connecting with the Scorpio for some of you. Okay? It doesn't necessarily mean a physical death. It just means an ending, changes, right? This means rebirth. Letting go. Letting go has been a theme for many signs for the last little while. Readings that I've done for the collective, and even personal readings. It's Mercury retrograde. Not surprised. Where all these feelings, contracts are having to be closed out, right? Cycles needing to be closed out, right? It's the universe's way of providing you an opportunity, another chance to get the closure. But at the same time, it's that lesson is just going to keep popping up. So if you don't release or you don't let go, and sometimes it doesn't mean necessarily letting go of a person. It could be an idea, a thought, right? The way you treat yourself, the way you know, how those self-limiting beliefs or things that we tell ourselves that we really shouldn't, leaves you in that lack energy, right? We've got the Emperor connecting with an Aries coming up for your future. Emperor can be a parental figure for some of you, person in a higher position, maybe at work, father figure. It is that masculine energy. But again, right, like, we all have masculine and feminine energies, so don't get hung up on gender. Right? It's this someone who is very, I'm hearing respected. Could be you. After all it's said and done, after all the changes that take place, right? That could be the case here. Upgrading to Emperor status. Again, practical intuition, right? And it's interesting that the High Priestess is falling right underneath it. Like, keep following, whether you know, I feel like that you're a person who does what resonates and goes, you know, like, believes what feels right. All right, so we're going to pull a rune for you, Sagittarius, for the month of November. Okay, so I'm just going to record it before we talk about it. But more, to be honest, before we even get into talking about this rune, I do want to talk about last month's rune as well. Only because sometimes it does show growth and the person's or collective's journey, right? You see change happening. So, yeah. This is your rune for this month. We have protection, okay, in the reverse. But before we get into it, let's go back. So you had joy reversed last month, Sagittarius. And I honestly get this feeling that it was, again, it's the past. And I know your reading had to do with the past and not letting the past stop you or hold you back, right? For moving forward. And I feel like it's interesting. Like, for instance, practical intuition. We've got the High Priestess. And I will read from the book eventually, but The page that this rune is on is 111, which has to do with intuition. The number 1 has to do with intuition. And it's, yeah, but anyway. So, protection. And it's reversed. So, there is this energy here in the reading with the last, so all the cards at the bottom, for instance, are all major arcana. All major. We have the High Priestess, Death, and the Emperor. That's strong energy. Right? That is strong energy. We've got a new moon, or like, I would say it happening in the background too, a little bit there. Or at least what can symbolize now, like at this point of when I'm recording this. And I'm recording this on the, what is it, 21st of October. I feel like you did something, whether you you intended to do that. Practical intuition. You intended to do your own type of new moon ritual. So you did something. Anyway, let's go back. So we have protection. Or someone you're connecting with did some sort of, yeah. So in the reverse, so be thoughtful about your health and do not add to the burdens others are carrying. Look carefully at the associations you form at this time. If you see fit to become involved with people who are using you, remain conscious of that fact and take responsibility for your own position. Then you can only benefit. And yet, regardless of whether your enterprise prospers or suffers, do not be overly concerned. You may not win, but you will never lose. For you can always learn from what takes place. Temperance and courtesy are what this rune's protective powers are. So it's interesting that there is need of, and it talked about a balance there, and it's interesting. Like, I look right at this Four of Chalices. We've got 2 cups on the ground, 2 cups are upright. There is a balance. There is a balance, the duality there. And I did mention duality here. I feel like there could be an earth sign that you're connecting with, or maybe it's your cross watcher, but somebody definitely did their own ritual, which they may not even realize they did it. It's just they came up with their own plan, or they did something where they planted a seed of intention, or they, but in this case, a bulb. It's, hey, some of you who live in the southern hemisphere, it is spring, right? So we're planting seeds or bulbs, or in the fall, whatever, here in the northern. But there is this energy here of duality as well. The bunnies, I just noticed that as well. The rabbits, exactly the same. One is brown, one is white. All right, that's it. We're going to keep going down a spiral. I mean, I could keep pulling things from the cards, but you'll have to stay tuned and watch mid-month for other readings that will pop up for sure. Let me know in the comments below, like, if any of this resonated with you. Right? Are you connecting with an earth sign? Are you that earth sign? Do you have earth in your chart? You know, are you going through this where legitimately, like, there is this journey here of someone following their intuition, and this is like a spiritual journey of sorts, but there is this energy of growth happening, but again, need to release and let go. Right? All right, Sagittarius, again, if you like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it around, as well as subscribe to my channel. Okay, hit that notification bell so you're notified the next time I upload a video. Okay, I do have a couple giveaways happening, so once I reach 1,000 subscribers, I will be putting out a video. You just got to watch it and comment, and then you can get in on a draw for free crystal jewelry. Okay, so that's kind of what's happening. Right, so I can check it out. Here's some of them. But yeah, so that's the first one, and then the other one has to do with personal readings. So if you've never had a personal reading and you're interested but you're not sure how it works, well, I've got free ones that you can win, right? So all you got to do is watch the video and comment. Go back. I will link 2 videos at the end here. One will be the Sagittarius October reading, as well as the your 7th house, so that would be Gemini. Okay, Gemini's November reading for you to watch. So watch those and also comment, right, for a chance to win a free personal reading. Okay, I will message you back in the comments and letting you know that I've chosen you, and then all you got to do is email me your info. Okay, so I just need your name and your date of birth, and that's pretty much it, and I'm good to go. And then we can set up, or either way, just email me your name and we can set up a date of some sort to have a reading. Okay, and that if you're interested in just a regular personal reading, I do have information in the description box below my videos, so do check that out. Okay, if you have any questions, just email me. Don't hesitate. Okay, and that's pretty much it, guys. Also, oh yeah, do check out my Instagram at Kelly_Moonbean.gems. I'm also on Facebook. Okay, Moonbean. I believe Moonbean Gems. Do check me out there as well. I go live on Facebook Tuesdays and Thursdays, and I go live on Instagram Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So if you're interested in collective readings, and sometimes they're zodiac or card pulls, or it's just, it varies. Whatever I'm guided to do, you can check me out there. All right. Have a wonderful day and many blessings.